Oh, goodness. Oh, it happened again. Oh, god dang it. I keep forgetting I have to think about that. There we go. Alright, hello and good evening, everyone. Hope you all are doing good today. Thanks for coming by, welcome in, and welcome back. We'll be doing some creative mode designing today, for the sake of my sanity, and also because I don't think anyone else is really free right now to play anything else with, so I've decided we will do this. So I've set the world up in creative mode, and that is what I'll be working on, except for the fact that I will not be working on it in space. Okay, so it is actually in creative mode, good. We're working on it in space. That way I can actually, whatchamacallit, fucking, like, have enough room to make it. There we go, grab a blueprint of it before it falls. This isn't a creative copy of the world, so this won't have any repercussions. Base for city ship. Oh, that was loud. I gotta check something real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Really funny that this is basically just replaced the floor. Well, not quite. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be working on building that thing up today. Up in space. So I'm just gonna use something to fly up into space real quick. I'll take this. Be fast enough. There we go. God, these are loud. There we go. Took a small grid because it can go faster than a large grid. Yep. Whoops, so I hit something on my keyboard there. There we go. Alright, yeah, we'll, go up into space. And we'll just build for a little while. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling a little drowsy today. Didn't sleep too fantastically. I don't know, I think I just kind of woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, you know? Just kind of in a funk all day today so far. Doesn't help that I'm a tiny bit stressed right now, because while I was doing my, like, once a month checking on Twitter just to make sure I haven't missed anything from anyone who doesn't use Blue Sky there, because I occasionally will go back on just to make sure I'm not missing any important events or anything. I hit a link. I don't know what the hell it was to. It put me in a server on Discord, but I left it. I don't think I got hacked, but I'm a little concerned. I've changed my passwords and all, but yeah, that's got me a little freaked out, to say the least. So hopefully nothing comes of that. Hopefully everything will be fine. I think it was like a link. I don't even know what the hell I touched. Twitter will just randomly fucking touch stuff on mobile. Like, it'll just randomly click stuff. I have no fucking idea why. Okay. I'm gonna go just throw that into a cliff. Because now we shall work on... into a rock, because yeah, now I'm gonna work on this. That should hit. I can't quite tell if it hit or not, but anyways, we will be working on this. So yeah, my biggest issue is just I feel like it's a little too tall. I feel like if I remove, so wait, hold on. So I think it's like 23, and then it'll be 10. I think if I do 21, it'll be fine. So if I cut it like this, I think this will work decently well. Oh, come on. That didn't work how I wanted it to. There we go. That should do. And I'm just gonna delete that. And we'll work from here. So now it should be... Okay. Shit, I should have left something to put out or show off the middle point. This is 40 what? 30.
Bob.
The fuck? Oh god, I messed up some math somewhere or some counting. Hey, Neku, welcome in. Yeah, I booted up a creative version of the world. I swear to god, if radiation is a problem in creative mode, that's gonna be really fucking annoying. Anyways, I'm realizing now that, yeah, okay, so if it's 39 on each side, the fuck's the middle point? Oh, god damn it. My head is not in the right fucking headspace for this shit. Hold on. God damn, oh my god. My brain is not braining today. I can use this to figure out... Right, it's 19 on either side, that'd be 38 total in length, and then the 39th is the middle, that's okay. That, yeah, there we go, okay. Why did I want to find the middle? Oh yeah, because I'm... Symmetry mode. Now, it should be 30... Two? I think this way to be the middle. God damn it, I'm so stupid. 32, and then if I do 32 this way... Yeah, 32 would be that one. I think, yeah. Okay. This way... I can work on all four corners at the same time. I think I need to actually... do this. I'm gonna do this. I think that'll make it a little less long here. Okay, I don't seem to be dying because of radiation, so that's good. Thank goodness, creative mode doesn't have that kind of downside. Okay, I think what I want to do is change the shape of this, because I think I'm going to try to go back to the other shape design I had in mind instead of this flatter shape. I'm going to go back to trying to do the taller shape that I wanted. That's too near. What if I... Maybe I'm thinking about the shape of this hanger wrong. I'll bring in... the sock. I don't know what blocks were DLC blocks in here, but I'm gonna assume it was probably something Snazzy himself added. I'm gonna put the shield down. Am I in the... No, I'm not in the wrong seat. Why isn't it controlling? What do you mean someone else is using the ship? That someone is me, motherfucker. What is happening? What? There we go. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. Okay, so this is the orientation I'm going with. Like I'm originally playing with, this wider, flatter way. Wish the sun wasn't in such a terrible goddamn position so I could actually see what I'm fucking doing. I'm wondering maybe I don't give, like... Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Maybe I don't give them an all-in-one hanger. I do one hanger for each ship. I feel like maybe that would be smarter. Maybe the way I was going about it was wrong. If I build it out like this, so we'll start with using the ship as a grid just to have good alignment. So how many was that? 8. Because I think this ship is 10 wide, yeah. So, I think. How wide is it again? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12-ish. So we're about lined up with that thruster, so I want to do maybe 8 on this side, so this is a total length of how many wide? 27 wide, so 13 blocks from the center line of the ship. So 13 blocks on the other side. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Yep, perfect. Alright. So it would be something like this in terms of width. I would definitely want to have it be at least the ship in length, so we'll probably do a little extra distance. And I think what I'll do is I'll kind of like have them in the sides of the ship, kind of facing outwards. So like this is like the ship's front is this way kind of thing. which I think would work decently. And then a little more interior bits of the ship this way for like a little like landing spot kind of idea. It would land about here. So actually, let me kind of like, I think the floor I'm quite set in stone about. Ooh, lag. Anyways, yeah, sorry, I don't know if I said this already, but if I haven't, welcome in though, Neku. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for being by. We'll do something like this. I think this is a good enough position as is, so... Okay, good. Bam. Connector, there we go. Hinge. Piston. There we go. I think what I could do is I could have an underneath part as well. Something sort of like this. That way we can have an additional sensor block that perhaps... can kind of combine with everything else. Maybe I go one more lower, because I think it'd be good. I don't know. I have plans. Oh, it's the large magnetic pad right here, so it'd be... from here to here. Kinda in size. Yep, perfect. Maybe one too long. What I want to do is I want to do something similar to what I had in the other one, where I'll have a landing pad for this section of it as well. But instead, it'll be kind of more like a raising pad as well, where it's like, it will also raise up to, like, support that, and then when he disconnects from it, it'll retract. And what I'll do is I'll have, like, a... Am I stupid? I'm stupid. There we go. I was having a little bit of a brain fart there with my jetpack. But yeah, what I plan on doing is basically, I'll have kind of a two-part system where I'll have this rise up on a sensor with a short range, so that once he gets about here, it'll rise up to hit him. And then once he locks in there, I'll have the, like, kind of support pad rise up to, well, like, land on that. And then when he takes off again, that goes down. And then once he's a little further away, that goes down. I think that's a cool idea. And then back here, I'll set up a landing thing, and hopefully this time I can set up a little bit better of one, where I can have it directly contact the ship, or at least get close. I think that could be cool. But I gotta remember, I think his iteration of it is a little taller, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah. I could potentially just go down and bring it up. Yeah, I think something like this would be decently cool. And then, of course, down here would also be, like, sealed in. It wouldn't have any, like, exposure to the outside or anything. There we go. Then back here would probably be a conveyor tube of some sort. Just for, like, ammo connection and stuff. Or hell, I could do one better and do a conveyor sorter. And then it only puts in the items his ship needs. Things like deuterium, max shells, a little bit of ice potentially, because I think this thing does have onboard H2O2 generators. Let me double check. Yeah, it does have an onboard H2O2 generator. So something like that could be good. And then of course it'd be completely up to him on how to make it look. I think what I'll do is I might make it one narrower, or maybe, yeah, one narrower on both sides. That way it'd be 12 on both sides, I think. Bam, there we go. Just to help conserve a little bit of space. And then I'll use a combination of sensors on the exterior to allow me to set up some sort of hangar door system. There we go. How tall is this? I made it 15 tall, so I'm gonna need... Oh, actually that works perfectly. Because I think there is a 15-meter airtight hangar door. Does it go out 15 meters, or... I guess it could be a good idea to have a control panel of some sort here. I think the issue is that there's no power on this, so temporarily I'll set up some power. Just like slap a battery in down here somewhere. Yeah, somewhere down here. That should work. But... Huh? That doesn't make any sense. These might not work. Hmm. I do believe these do not... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, those don't work. Okay, great. Cool. Shit. God fucking damn it, dude. How about this one? Does this work? No, I don't believe it does, because it's doing the same thing. Okay. I think I need to look for hangar door mods again. Goddamn it, new Steam Workshop. Please work. Steam Workshop. This is awesome. I literally can't interact with any of the drop-down menus on the Steam Workshop. That's fucking fun. Okay, Steam. Rare Steam L. How do I access the workshop from this? Let's see here. Workshop. Okay, how do I find Space Engineers? Space Engineers. Here we go. The workshop for Space Engineers. Let's see. That's weird. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Hold on. It's definitely broken, but it's doing something weird. Hold on a second. Oh. Interesting. Longer hangar doors. These look good. Let's take a look at the comments. Looks like these might not be fully functional. Hangar door. 3x to 10x. Ooh. Okay, let me try saving this, and then I'm gonna try adding one of these mods to my game, because I don't have the right mod installed, because I have it downloaded, I just don't have it in the world. Apparently. Alright, let me go ahead. I'll put up fish cam while I get this working. Not really much to look at. Mods. Hangar doors. EX11. I don't know what mod I have installed that currently gives me the ones I was trying. They don't really work. That might be larger airtight hangar doors. So I'm gonna remove those and try these new ones. I should have probably deleted the old ones before saving, but oh well. They'll hopefully just disappear into the ether. Yeah, hopefully this will work. Hopefully, we'll see. If it crashes on startup, I'll have to reinstall the other one. We shall see. I feel like that's one of the, like, biggest, like, well, duh, things that the devs should have had in the game to begin with is just, like, more versatile hang. Like, I just feel like the devs themselves didn't fully think through the blocks they added, if that makes sense. I don't know, I've critiqued this game enough. I know I went hard on this game yesterday, so I'm not gonna keep going about it. And I'll just see if I can make something cool as fuck. We shall see. Okay. Yep, they're gone. Very good. Ah. So how tall was this? 15. Okay. So I'll probably want to do, I mean, let's see here. What's the tallest one? They might just dead up have a 15 here. Yep, that might work. How the fuck do I place it, though? I'll just start with this for now. And, well, shit, actually, that's kind of perfect for what I had in mind. That should, oh, shit, sorry, fish camp's still up. No, I don't want that. I want this gone. There we go. Those are a lot faster than I was expecting. Which I guess is fine. There we go. Then what I can do is that and that. So now I have the group for them, which we can still access. And then if I ever need to take a look at them, I can just turn on... I don't know. I could just... Bam. And I can turn that back on. Very good. Yeah, that works. Alright, so I've got working doors. So now... Yeah, I've got to eat on the right layer. There we go. So now these sensors... okay, now here's the real issue. Is I don't know how to orient this. Let's see here. How wide is this? 21. Okay, so I will have this scan 10 to the bottom. Okay. And then 8 up and 8 down, and then I should have done that while holding both of them. Well, let me make sure first that this one. Okay, no, they are actually facing the same way. So, to top extent 8. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, because, right, yeah. This is fine, this is fine. Okay, and then left and right, both 8. Oh, no, that's bottom extent. And then... set up actions. If true, open. Alicat, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the account. Hello, hello. I try building a ship that can print stationary bases. I use the grid to merge the block and make it stay on the ground. Ooh, that sounds cool. And then false, close it. So let's see if that works here right quick. We'll do a test. Test to see if I fuck this up. Don't really need this inside anymore because I can kind of line things up, or kind of work on constructing it without this in here, which probably will work a little better. Yay. Now, did I screw up? Yes, apparently I have. What I screw up? I screwed something up. Where am I? Ah, here we go. What isn't working? Okay, it's detecting me, which is making outposts is placed by a ship that can go to all planets and moons. That is pretty cool. The idea of that is pretty cool, yeah. What I screwed up is... this. There we go. Snazzy's exterior sensor 1 and 2. There we go. A spaceport selling an ambassador explorer. I am not familiar with what ship that is. Speaking of not familiar, I'm not familiar with why this isn't working. Should be front extent going out that way, right? Or am I silly? I feel like that's front extent. Unless front extent is this way, which would be stupid. Why is my game in windowed? There we go. What the hell? That was weird. Oh, I don't turn the PC limit on. That stays off for me. This thing coming... Come on now, man. In the middle of me constructing my stuff, man? Come on. Can't be doing this. Hold on. Playing PlayStation? Oh, gotcha. I cannot be having no NPCs fucking up my stuff. I don't think there's anything left of the interior of that part of this thing. Well, apparently there was enough to shoot me. And now there isn't. Oh god, that was silly. Alright, back to it. Okay. Disable the ship and capture the ship. Harvest the parts. Well, I'm playing on survival right now, so there's no need for me to do that. Or creative, not survival. Doing some ship design stuff. I wonder what that is flying past me there. I don't know why... Why you no detect? Nope, it detect. Okay. Cool. I guess the range might just be shorter than I expected. I should give this thing a, like, reverse camera. Yeah, I should do that. Well, I can't really do that on this because this isn't the iteration of it that my friend is currently using. Uh, hey, why are we closing? Okay, so obviously I'm using the wrong detection distance for apparently front doesn't mean this. Or it does. What? I'm confused. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's all I need is to make sure that works. It works well enough. There we go. No. There we go. Did I place that control C backwards? No. There we go. Okay. Now, let's work on this. So for this, I don't need to do anything too fancy because all I gotta do is just put down the connector and get it to maintain the rotation that I want. There we go. Okay, so let's get another sensor here, or maybe, yeah, here. Or maybe up here? Where do I want to put these? Maybe on the walls. Nah, I'll just put it behind this. I think it'll be these. I hate that hunger's a mechanic while I'm in survive or in creative. Okay, we'll do this at the top. There we go. This is land sense. There we go. I'll just do the max 50 meters. Front extent, we'll do 30. Now I'll have to figure out a way to have an automatic way to shut the doors after he leaves. I think I could probably do something with an event controller where I leave the doors open for X amount of time so that he can fly out, and it also at the same time disables the whatchamacallums? Sensors outside for a moment. Because, yeah, as of now, once it goes in, it cannot come back out. So, yeah, that is a little bit of an issue. There we go. As land piston. There we go. Go connector, SNES land connect. There we go. Max height. Much distance is a block? I think I'll do like 2.5 meters or something. 2.5. And we'll see how good that is. I need to set this up. No detect player, only detect large ship. There we go. Okay, no, 2.5, maybe 4.5? Or 5? Maybe 5. Maybe 5. That looks like it might work. quick gonna make a button to disable and enable these off on. Okay. Gonna go park this ship out front of... What? Space engineers. Oh, right. Is it Steam server maintenance time and then space engineers can't handle me running a goddamn fucking single player world? Because I have it technically in online... God, space engineers is so fucking stupid. This game's netcode is so stupid. Or whatever you call it for the how non-dedicated works for hosting. Holy goodness. You lose Steam connection and it closes your world. That's so stupid.
Double E.
Double E indeed. Welcome in, Vol. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Thanks for goodbye. Oh, hello. Welcome to the game trolling me once more. Okay. No more crash. Not it didn't. It's not even that it crashed. It just Steam server maintenance, and the game decides, haha, fuck you. You don't want. You want to play? No. Looks like friends list might be already coming back online. I just saw that a friend came back online at least on a game. Hey. Thank you for that, Echo. There we go, 100%. Alright, how much time did I just... Did I lose... How much... What did I... Okay, so there's only one panel over here, so I probably went right back to before I changed the names of these. Yep. Okay. There we go, land, sea. Extend. There we go. Max distance of 5. And then I'm probably gonna preemptively put down an event controller. Place it here, so. Go. Okay, so we'll have here, 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 and here. What I want to do is... Yeah, merge blocks. That's what I was wanting. What I can do with these merge blocks is force these pistons to be all holding the same grid to assist with alignment. There we go. Unfortunately, all I have to do is just place them down like this. And remember that I need a way to make these pistons print out, or I think I need to look into a script for making these subgrids work print out as well.
I though you said you were not going to be playing this game at the end of last stream.
Yeah, but then I couldn't decide on anything else to do, so I figured I might as well just boot this up in creative mode, and then life would be a little easier. Alright, I'm silly. My god, I had a little bit of a silly moment. Okay, so this is... how long of a distance? 13, so I need 6 from both ends, okay. Can I please have these placed out? Apparently not. With these. Go. It seems I forgot a small detail, and that's because I'm stupid. Anyways, welcome in though, Tideth. Hope you do good. Thanks, so goodbye. Whatever, that is a relatively easy thing to fix. Just need to extend out this space by 1. No, I want it to build up this way. Thank you.
Wanna know the outcome of my first test rocket to get out of Earth gravity?
What was the outcome of your first exoplanet test rocket? What happened to it, huh? Boom. Sounds about right. It's been too long for me to remember my first... Actually, no. Never mind. I know exactly what the hell my first attempt at an out-of-atmosphere capable ship was. I think I still should have the blueprints. Yeah. It's this. This is the first space flight capable thing I ever made. This thing was built a while ago. It was the first ship I ever made capable of spaceflight. And, it wasn't designed for thruster damage, as you can see. This thing is a bit of a mess, but I made this thing, fuck, probably back in 2023. It's pretty simple. Decent, though. Simple but decent kind of thing. It had an airtight interior, which is cool. I think it also had... well, it was supposed to have airtight capable hangar doors, but I think I used a different mod for them back then. Maybe, did it? I don't remember. I think it did. I feel like that's what that was supposed to be in there. Y'all DLC minus the 2 recent. Oh, I only have one. I have the automation one, which I recently learned was a waste of money for what I wanted to do because all it does is give you fancier looking blocks. Yeah. This is my first spaceflight capable thing, and it, if I remember correctly, wasn't really good at flying up. It had to kind of fly flat to the planet's, like, gravity and slowly angle up. If I remember. I'm so proud of it because, you know, it was the first thing I made, you know? I'm gonna delete this now because it's gonna be spam repairing itself because of the thruster damage. If I had a power, what would I have? The ability to not...
If you had a power, what would you have?
I read the message, don't worry, I read it. Probably to not need sleep. I would like to be able to... like, not need sleep, but, like, I could sleep if I want to kind of thing. Because, I have so much shit I need to do. And nowhere near enough time to do it. Okay. There we go. There we go. How to gender bend yourself? You want to touch side of your body like in Conan Exiles? Well, that sounds fun. Especially this day and age, that would be a pretty useful power. You have a lot of people wanting to come to you to get help from you. Be pretty based. You could also troll people with that, I'd imagine. That'd be funny. Just walk up to your friends, hey, high five, bam! Okay, these should all be those pistons. Yeah, okay, so there we go. I'm gonna name SNES Big Land. Yes.
Bam, now you're a girl.
Yeah, pretty much. Go. Alright, and then I'm gonna grab these. Block group, there we go. So now the hope is I can modify this thing. Detect large ships, don't detect players. Am I...
Skeletor fact. Remember, it is completely legal to own a flamethrower in almost every US state.
Yeah, ain't that a fact? Another fun fact. Data centers contain a lot of rare earth metals. Red your cheeks should be another way to say smile. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. Did I name this? Oh wait, no, right, because I got rid of that sensor. SNES LG Sense 1. Dude, I use the like automation stuff once, and it's like, yep, I'm going to use only this. But when instead of having armor blocks on top of the pistons, the merge blocks to the side to merge them. Otherwise, when you move the merge blocks, replace them. Well, I mean, I'm just not gonna get rid of the merge blocks. Like, I'm just gonna keep them. I think they look kind of cool. Okay. I think they look neat, you know? Gives a little visual interest. Okay, front extent. Right extent. 10. 10. Front extent. 30. There we go. So now if I bring the ship in, which is behind me, if I bring it in, it should raise that piston. Well, actually, it won't raise the piston, because I just realized I haven't told them to yet. So once I do that, they should work, yeah. Oh, that can't be good. Oh, it is starting to twitch. Right, inertia tensor. Maybe this won't work if it's gonna shake like this.
The merge block also merged the connector.
No, they very much look like they're shaking differently. Or did it? Wait, hold on, did it? If it did, that's a little stupid. It shouldn't have, because they're on different, grids. But I will give it a check here. Yeah, no, it's fine. Though it does seem that that was... No. It seems like that might have been part of what was jibbing out, though. Hmm. I have an idea. I will simply just modify this to where hopefully it'll not jib out as much. Yeah, these are definitely angry. I don't know why. But yeah, if you see my speedometer in the bottom there. Yeah, maybe one of these isn't merged fully somehow. Oh, something ain't right there.
The starter rover has a upside-down gyroscope.
I've not been able to tell whether or not gyroscope orientation even matters. I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, that's definitely not right. What the fuck? Yeah, what? That's not correct. Hmm. Yeah, Hmm. Interesting. Oh! Oh! Okay! Oh! Wow! I've never seen a degree of clanging like that. Holy shit! Oh my god, it punched a hole in the wall over here.
Thus saith the clang, I deem thine pistons unsatisfactory.
Fucking apparently. Someone please clip that, by the way. I want that clipped. Fuck. I just want to repair these first before, I'm hoping these will... I think in creative mode these should repair without materials. Yeah. I told you to not tick. Yeah, there we go. I think it's doing its job. Yeah, that just happened, I guess. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna fill in the entire floor and start again. And so the Lord Clang saith, fuck you. And Clang doth say, go fuck yourself, Fifth. Okay, let's, try this again. Okay, so I need to go in 10. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because that was, like, that was a visual effect I have never seen from this game before. Like, hold on, I wanna take another look at that. Hold on, but I'm gonna put that up in stream so we can see this again. Oh god. Oh right, this is the wrong capture. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay, here we go. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. You know the craziest thing? This down here was connected to this. At least it was supposed to be. Wait, holy fuck, how did I not notice this? Wait, I didn't even notice this was happening. What the hell? Wow. That's a new one. Like, holy shit, that's a new one. And get the shit back in here. This should do. Fuck. There we go, this should do. Okay. Out here we go. Okay, good enough. There we go. So this will be where the first piston goes. And then... I think this time I'll try to leave a space. Something like this, and then we'll actually go a little further. Like so. Because then I will do... Well, afterwards I'll do this. The multiple piston pad thing, you should have extended the pistons and built the merge pad. That, yeah, probably a good idea. I'll do that this time. Go. Needs to go one further down. There we go. I don't need to worry about prettying that up or anything because that should, after it's done, be underground, basically. Not underground, but not visible. Part of the interior, you know? Yes. Done. There we go. I'm gonna name them all as land pad extender. There we go. Go. Save group. There we go. Inertia tensor. There we go. Maximum height. We'll do 3.5. We'll see how that works to start. Oh yeah, the ship doesn't have any fucking battery yet. Whoops. 7, there we go. And then, battery. There we go. Connector down in there. Um, 5.5? Try that. No, we'll try 5. So this one is... bruh. Bruh. You fucking serious? What the hell was the warning message about that? God damn it, game. Wish I could have this amount of fucking aggressive enemies in the actual save. Please. Man, God damn it, now the fucking thing's out of control, you son of a bitch. Got a lot of grids I'm gonna delete here just so I can free up some blueprint space. Let's see here. So it's an underscore in it. $708 underscore 1. There we go. Fuck. I was moving, so it started drifting. There we go. Okay. Okay, 2.5 meters more than what we have currently on there. Uh, 7.5? I'm stupid. Because this isn't supposed to be here, it's supposed to... That's not supposed to be there, it's supposed to be here. Oh, golly goodness, I'm an idiot. Why did I go... Did I go down over there? No. Try this again. If this clangs again, I'm just gonna like, oh here, I can actually build it out here now because it's not actually connecting with anything. There we go. There we go. We'll set these into the same group. There we go. Alright, and then now... Same thing over here. Merge block. There we go. It's already jibbing out. This might not work. I don't know how to get this to work, but apparently it doesn't work. Oh yeah, show inertia tensor? Nope, it's already clanging. Fuck it, let me just blueprint this real quick. Or two. And I'll see if this breaks. Yeah, I don't think this works. That's extremely upsetting, because I feel like it's stupid that it doesn't work. Like, you'd think they're all on the same grid now, all you gotta do is just fucking have them all sync up and just apply the same physics. But no, apparently this game can't handle pushing a fucking rectangle. Like, it's not like this isn't even a complicated, like, structure. It literally isn't. It's so silly to be, right? It's like, why is it so difficult to just do this? It fucking shouldn't be. Okay, whatever. This landing pad doesn't work. That's infuriating, but whatever. Will it clang out this time too? For no reason in particular? Nope. I don't get it. I think that being one grid, it would just kind of work. But no. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I could do anything fancy with this landing pad if it's gonna be that fucking stupid. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I'm gonna redo this. Go, and then again we do this. Then we do this. I don't know why I deleted it the way I did, because now I have to remake it, and that's silly of me, but whatever. There we go. Or I'll just do extend. EXT, there we go. Vector, there we go. Maybe I'll just work on... No, I shouldn't make... I don't know. I don't want it to be, like, fully freestanding. I feel like that looks like shit if it does. Oh my god. Sorry, I got a little distracted. This is the first time I've seen it in nearly a week. The Pleco in my tank has come out. I can actually see it. I haven't seen the fucking thing in like a week. There it is. Let's see eating that algae. Yeah. Yeah, you eat that algae, buddy. Sorry, I have not seen that fish in a week. I was worried it was dead. But I guess that's just how they be. Okay. Yeah, I need a battery for this. Just to have some power for the ship. Set up action. That's not anything. Stand when true. Retract when false. And make sure they're both sensing the right things. Detect players, no. Detect large ships, yes. Here's the sock. Gonna put the sock into this. Make sure the sensors work. They do indeed work. I just need to make that a little faster, I think. Give it a max height of, I think, 5 meters. Or I could do the opposite and do like 2.5 inches lands on the floor. Yeah, I think that's what I could do. Where am I? Help. There we go. Yeah, okay. Do control panel. That's not a connector. There we go. 2.5. There we go. Or maybe I'll do 3. Just to have a little leeway there. -1. There we go. Yeah, that should work decently well. Okay. Those are coming straight at me. Before they fuck things up for me, I'm going to fuck them up. I missed again. Please die. I'm just worried that they're gonna... I've lost track of where I was constructing my shit. Fuck. Yeah, I don't remember where I was building my stuff at. You little bastards. How dare you. Make me lose track of my shit. I'll find it again. I can just fucking teleport myself to it, I'm pretty sure. Please die. Thank you. You're next. Interrupting my shit. My building. I have no idea what my range is on this. This is frustrating. I don't want to be fucking fighting things right now. God damn it. Fuck you. There it is. I can literally see them. Okay, we're good. Hopefully if I leave that out there, things will attack that instead. That would be preferable. Okay. This the right one? Yes, this is. Yep, wrong thing. Yep, wrong thing. Actually, hold on. I should go into this. There we go. Well, that's not a large safe zone. God damn it. There we go. Now it is. But did I just do that? Because I didn't think about it. But now I have. Hmm. There we go. That's nice looking. I don't know what block I accidentally just got rid of. Long interior light corner. Then we'll put some in the corner. Like, kind of like this, I think, where we'll do, like, alternating. There we go. There we go. And hopefully with extra lighting, I won't have this shitty light or darkness effect. There we go. I'm gonna make these a bit red to match his ship. Maybe blue. Max radius. You know, something like that. I'll do top corner as well. Okay, almost a little annoying to walk over, but that's fine. Next, what do I want to do now? Right, there we go. Landing connect, there we go. Max of 3, okay. So that's done. I'll go ahead and put a roof on this place. This will be like the first block of it done of the ship. No, I don't want it up like that. There we go. Thank you. Nope. Why are you rotating automatically? I turned that off! God damn it, game. Stop doing this! Fuck, that is not what I was looking at to delete. Go. I'll do the same thing. Light. There we go. Go. Off to intensity. There we go. That'll work. And then, of course, at some point I'll probably also try to paint in this room to look more snazzy-ish. Or maybe I'll do that now. I'll give it at least, like, a good, like, base layer gray, kind of, maybe a light in that. Yeah, something like that I think will work good for him. Maybe a slightly darker. I know he does a darker gray, typically. A little darker than that, I think. Yeah, something like that I think will work good for him. And then... I think next up I will just work on, like... the next bay door, I guess. So we'll just kinda... for now... Your waiting has paid off? Yeah, Neku? Do something like this, I guess? This factory 1.2 mods right now? Cool. Something like this. This will be kind of like where you enter the bay from, maybe. Or I'll have like a downstairs part 2 or some shit. I don't know. Me. Get another one of these. waste anyways. There we go. I wonder if I could just if I convert this to a station right now, that might make it easier. That way it doesn't move. How do I... Apparently this does not have a velocity of 0. Okay. Really? It doesn't have a velocity of 0. That's kind of fucked. I guess what I can do in the meantime is just give this some ion thrusters. Maybe that'll allow me to get it to go to 0 velocity. Something like this. Now it should have 0 velocity. And then I can go in here and tell it to be a station. It's because the piston isn't a game. Alright, I've got to remake the piston then. So unfortunately, this game's stupid. There we go, and now I can build all the piston shit. SNES, land, there we go. Piston. Okay, this is SNES, land, X.
The game mirrors the player, hee hee.
Oh yeah, that's why you got this game recently then, huh? Hee hee. Okay, let me just now go into these. Set up actions. Well, actually, these might still work because I named them the same thing. What's up? Nice, scrap around 7 to 10 ships already. I don't know, did you? Hey, hey, why are we falling? Why are the doors closing? What? What? Why is that? Huh? I wish I could, like, see the size of these. Well, I have the front extent 50 meters. I don't know why I go within a certain range and it just stops working. Maybe I'll do just 10 for everything that isn't 10. Try that. If that works a little better. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really confused right now because you can't see what it's where it's detecting because the devs are very short-sighted. Yeah, it can't see me. It can see me here. Okay, now it can see me in here. Nope. Okay. So it's one of the things I've. I hate this game. Because everything that you theoretically think should be simple is far more fucking complicated than it needs to be. Yeah, I'm just gonna make top extent max on both of these. Fuck it. Or, well, top on that one, bottom on this one. Yeah, I think that's what it was, because I made it shorter and it closed immediately. So let's see here. And then as soon, yep, it should be closing. Yep, there we go. I'm curious, is this airtight technically? If I close this up. Well, no, it won't be airtight because of the piston thing down here. Hold on. There we go. That should technically be airtight if I close this, if these doors work. I think. I don't think there's a hole anywhere else, so these doors might not even be airtight. I wonder, I could probably use the air leaks thing. If I put down a vent. Vent. Because I would like for it to be airtight. Oh. Area is sealed. Okay, I guess it's just the ship one that's being silly. Yeah, because technically, I guess since the door's open, this isn't airtight. That makes sense. I think what I could do is... I could, like, give this ship, like, an oxygen farm system for, like, each bay or something, and then oxygen storage. And then it can just, like, hopefully, just, like, store up some air and stuff. God, I hate that in creative mode hunger still drains, and I literally fucking become unable to sprint if I let it drain too much. That's obnoxious. Do this. There we go. Then we do this. Do that, and actually I do this instead, where we do a T-junction, and then stuff like this. Yeah, I know. It's just what I was thinking was that if it was inside a vacuum, for some fucking reason, I thought that this one in here would go, hey, I'm in an airtight space, technically, I should put air out, and I'm stupid because that's not how it works. And I know that, and I was just being stupid. I'll use the not full vent. There we go. And then I will also actually have air vents on the outside. Like so. And these ones will just be permanently depressurizing so that when they're in atmosphere, they're taking air in. Go. This is an outside one. This is an outside one. That's bay vents, and we will not show blocks and terminals. Then I will not show those ones, trying to keep these a little more organized. Because this way, I know some of my more experienced folks out there might go, oh, oxygen farms are fucking useless, like why bother? And it's because it makes me happy. Okay, I'm gonna leave this kind of bare bones because this is gonna be interior parts of the ship. So yeah, yeah, this ship's gonna be a little weird shaped on the inside. It's gonna be a little weird inside, but that's fine. Next up, where's my fighter? I can get my fighter. This should be the most up-to-date version of it. Nope, actually. It's missing the glass that I put on. Is this the right version? Yes. This is the right version. There we go. Hey, Shimaki, sorry, I saw the purple name and immediately thought someone else. Wait, no, Snaz's name isn't... I'm sorry, I saw the S, I don't know, I'm tired. Thank you for the 150-day watch streak. Thank you so much for all the support, that's insane. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay. Well, first up here, hold on. I need to bam, 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 bam. Okay, delete it on both sides. Yep, there we go. Is the right version? Yes. Okay, so we will go about here, I think? A little closer, I think. Or no, I'll do the other side. It'll be kind of like this. We'll have, I think Snazzy's will be like the furthest back hangar bay in the ship, I think. So I'll have mine kind of like this. The interior of this transport ship will not make any sense. No, that doesn't make any sense either. I think I just have them all facing the same direction. At least these two I do. I'm gonna go on the side that has the sun, so I can see what I'm doing. I think what I do is I give this one a shorter, like, shorter, like, hangar. Just because I don't need as much space. Here. Here. So this will be the... Oh, how wide's my ship? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 12, 15. 15, okay. Okay, so that's the entire width of my ship, and then, so now I can figure out... This one is 6, okay. Yeah, that works. 6 to this side as well. And then I'll do... It's a little too narrow, I think. I think I'll go a little taller. 2 more, I think? Yeah. Yeah, that's enough space for me. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not even done Snazzy's one because I haven't figured a way to make it possible to exit. Also, I totally forgot I still have symmetry tools on. Whoops. That's fine. Yeah, how do I make it leavable? Actually, I think I do have to reset up the sensors in here. They're not detecting this properly. Which they did before, so that means I think I need to reset up their actions. And tracked. So you're just not detecting it? Okay. You detected it in the past. So why aren't you detecting it now? I think it's because the ship's in the way. Get this out of here and... far enough so that it can close. Oh yeah, it's a little broken right now, I think, because I accidentally inverted it. That or it's still detecting me, which would be nice if it's still able to detect me. Oh yeah, I'm in a safe zone, I don't have to worry about that thing. Bro, are you fucking serious? There we go. Okay. His doors, close again. Wait, no. I have no idea. Wait, no, I need them open, because my whole point was I leave and then come back in. Fuck. God, I'm so smooth-brained right now. There we go. Did I forget to set your max height? I did. Let's fix that, shall we? There we go. Okay. Hey, Dulles, welcome back. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for goodbye. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Oh, hey, cool. My OBS is doing that thing where it doesn't fucking... Oh. Whoops. I should turn those off. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh. I see. That's... Why does it retract when I park? Oh my god, where's my chat? Oh no, that's been gone this entire stream. I forgot to turn that on. Whoops. Can I teleport to different grids in my admin menu? Whoops, sorry about that, chat. I thought I turned that on, but I guess I forgot. I can, okay. Right, I don't remember how to leave this, though. Oh yeah, player control, there we go. Because Raven built something similar for this landing pad here, right? Because whenever this thing disconnects, or connects, it doesn't go down. Which means it's got an event controller of some sort. Yeah, this has extend retract event controller. Does he? This one. Landing pad controller, okay. Connect, lock, unlock. Okay, as soon as it... Okay. So as soon as it connects, it turns off the piston so that it doesn't retract, and as soon as... Okay, I see. That's not that hard to set up. I can do that. In the meantime, I'm going to try to, I think, rebuild this, maybe? No, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do a really simple system for this one's, extending landing thingy that I want to make. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I'll do something simple. Is there anything else I would need to think about? I don't think so. What are you looking at? Yeah, in the survival world, this is what we're gonna have soon, is the answer is complete in this version. Which is fun. This is a ship I'm decently proud of. For science, let me see here. Can this thing be safely disconnected from this? Apparently so. Let me see if this thing's missing anything. I don't believe... It is missing its deuterium reactor, but I think I can go into the engine bay and add one pretty easily just by, I can use a connection in here somewhere. Why are those gyroscopes off? I have to turn those back on. Yeah, this is, the answer. I think technically it's still registered as a station. Yep, there we go. There we go, yep. Engines, make sure these are all on. There we go. There we go. Realizing, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. It seems I've got a couple things that are kind of desynced. Yeah, this thing is hefty, turns like shit. But it's... you know... need I say more? I don't know why I'm doing this, I'm just kind of letting myself to get really distracted right now. It's fine. I'm gonna bring this up into space purely for the reason of having it to look at. And I can find where it is, find where I was working now because I have all the, these sock signals over here. Did my ship just shoot itself? I think it did. Yeah, this thing, it's very slow. Yeah, at least in atmosphere. I mean, you'd expect that. It weighs 21 million kilograms. Yeah, it's missing a lot of modded blocks, unfortunately. Wolkoi, welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Right, I forgot. I have two different groups of the Mac cannons. I have a bunch of the basic ones. I have a group of 4 really good ones. God, this ship is so over the top. I love it. It's just a flying gun. It's just a flying gun array. Look. Volunteer. I used to have a bunch of cameras on it, too. This is... I don't know what side of the ship this is on. I think that is the front camera, actually. It is. Yeah. I like this ship. Anyways, back to going to actually work on stuff. I think this thing has a jump drive too, I just don't recall. I know, Volkoy, I know you like violence. I hope that's, I hope this thing has enough violence for you. It actually might not have a jump drive by default. Fortunately, again, plenty of space. Can add one in pretty easily. I can potentially put it in, like, right here. Add a couple jump drives. Kind of up in there or something. Yeah, I really like this thing. So I think I forgot to add chairs into it. It's supposed to have a couple. I think I forgot to actually add those in. Speaking of things that I forgot to do, these should actually be stairs here. These ramps are ugly. Yeah, this is, quite proud of this thing. Even if it is, like, over the top in every way. Still pretty cool. Remember I designed this thing for fucking, when the new, like, defense type of mission came out for this game? I made this ship for that. Expecting it to be, like, super intense and, like, holy shit, this is crazy kind of stuff. And then, I remember being very disappointed that the waves were, like, just these tiny, like, little weak shit drones. I spent, like, several sessions designing and building this fucking thing. And I drift into the area. This way, we'll at least have something to shoot at things. A bit of auditory entertainment, I guess, you know, hearing these cannons going off every now and then. Well, I guess it can't actually shoot. Oh, wait, no, it can shoot them. Okay. There we go. How long is this ship, I wonder? I gotta figure this out. So I don't remember. From this point... It is a grand total of about 77.5 blocks long. How many meters that is? I don't know. I don't remember the block to meter conversion for this game. All I know is that's pretty long. Pretty big ship. Hmm. Oh, I'm upside down. Okay. That's what's happening here. Okay. Why did I go grab that? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, because I went down to Earth to go check out how Raven did the, this not retracting when connected thing, and then I know how to do that now because I can just set that up myself down in here with a cheeky little event controller myself. Go. SNES land cont. There we go. And then set up actions. It will be connector lock unlock. Search for SNES LAN con. There we go. Add blocks. SNES LAN con. Select actions. SNES. This turn on. Or no. If true, turn off. And then if false, turn on. So now I should be able to go in there, park, and it will not fall into the ground. Yay! It was that easy! Let's fucking go! So now I think, one more thing I need to do is I need to figure out how to make it, like, exactly flush with the floor where the sock will also park with its landing gear. That way physics won't happen, because right now it's only connected to that. That's not good. I can hear the fucking ship firing outside. On extender, there we go. We'll do 2.5. We'll try that. Because what I'll do is I'll turn off the auto parking thing for it that SNES has on it. Okay, maybe 2.25. That looks like it's gonna work. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Because now, if, say, for example, really quickly... Just clear up all these. There we go, we'll just do this real quick. Say, for example, Snazzy had one of these now on not auto lock. He can land like this, and bam, he's now not physicsing around while the ship's flying because he's got the landing gear, but also connected to the ship. It works perfectly. Yeah, that'll do. Now the last thing I've got to do is set up a sensor for him to be able to leave. Right, okay. That's what I called him. I called him the int external sense, so these will be SNES int sense. There we go. And I think all I gotta do is just front extent. That clears off. Large ship's on. Right extent. Yeah, we'll do 20. Right now. We'll just do 5. And then set up actions, groups. If true, open. If false, close. Okay, now... There we go. Then they should close. Yay! There we go! And then if I get close again, they open back up. They shouldn't start closing until I'm all the way in. Like that. I did it. It works. I'm happy. That makes me happy. Very good. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Very, 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 very good. Very good. I'm happy. This makes me happy. My reaction to this information is that of joy. Why is my color... Okay. There we go. Well, actually, I should start making this, like... I'll do... this kind of orange, but this kind of green, I think. Go. There we go. Nope. There we go. I think what I'll do is I'll do like... how do I want to do this? Make these look decent. Yeah, there we go. I can do... Mayhaps I need to rethink this. And by this, I mean... Nah, I'll do this. Or, no, I won't even do that. I will do... this. Cheap, easy way to act like there's a full wall there. Go down to here. There we go. I'll do this for the bottom layer as well. This. Then back to this. We'll go to the plastic. Wait, no, the weldless. Go. There we go, something like that. That way. Wait, no, hold on. Gonna switch back to the clean. There we go. And then that gives us our room, basically. Yeah, our area here. Real quick, I also need to go in here and just cut this up. We don't need this. I think I will actually put this here. There we go. Instead, I'll do this here. And we'll make this the actual size, just cut it down a little bit. Something like this I think will work, yeah. Well, actually, hold on. Just thought about this. I'm going to make a change here to make this more cost effective. So yeah, doing this purely out of full blocks I don't think is a good idea for the sake of how expensive that would make it. So I'm instead going to go back through this here, and we're going to do this. I'm going to do the same thing with this one as well. Where I'm going to go in and I'm going to replace all this with the half blocks. Whoops. Did I just delete all these? I'll rebuild those if I have to. Oh. There goes whatever that is. So, I'm going to do a little bit of rework in here. I'm not going to do the floor in here just because I'm lazy. Yeah, and I'll do, instead of that, I will do these. I do need to leave one block there, simply for the sake of this being able to, this is cheaper. Go. Just doing what I can to lower the overall cost of this. It's a good thing I don't need that. It's a real damn good thing I don't need that. There we go. Yeah, and by doing this, I'm almost halving how expensive this ship is. Or at least, I'm lowering out how expensive it is. I'm not halving it, but I'm going from 25 plates per block to 12. So yeah, I'm halving the cost at least of these plates, or the plate costs at least. No, I'm not gonna do that wall because I'm gonna have to fix the lights there too, I think. I think these lights are fine because I can't push them. Let me see what these ones, because if they are no longer attached to this ship. I should be able to push them. Yeah, I think they're fine. I just gotta go back to... I gotta go back to this. Go, do that there. Go, and there we go. Up here, same dealio. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe I will do... something like this. Still not as expensive as it was before. Give it a little nicer look. Yep. Nope, I need to leave this actually because I need... I'll do... Back here we'll do them inward like this, I think. Yeah. 3, and then here. There we go. That'll do. Then I just gotta go over here and fix this up. Vent 9, there we go. There we go. That makes it a lot less expensive just by doing that. Can I fully spin in here? Ooh, I can. Hold on. Wait. I can do something really cool with my landing thing. As long as I make sure it's far enough. Okay. Yeah, I can do something really cool with how with my landing system here. Let me just make sure I know where the center line is. Gonna go back to... I'm gonna go to this orange. So we got... 24? I'm gonna have to actually... move this in 1. Hopefully it's still wide enough for what I want to do. If I do this... Go. There we go. So now it should be 23 wide. Yep, there we go. Gotta go in 12, I think. Or no, 11. There we go. So here's the middle piece. Out here. There we go. What I can do is something really cool here. I don't need this to even extend or anything. What I need to do is... rotor, there we go. connector. Then I need an event controller on the bottom of this. Run, land, rote, there we go. Connector. Run, land, con, there we go. Run, land, rot, con, there we go. Connector, lock, unlock. Rotor, okay, so should make this thing's lower limit 0, 180. Okay. Strand land con, add blocks, there we go. Set up actions, search up my name without fat fingering another key. That doesn't work. Okay, set the velocity to 5. Auto. 180 auto. And then rotate to angle 0. 5. Auto. 0 auto. There we go. And we'll see if this works. Because ideally what happens is this lands, right? Right. So, I land in, right? Oh my god, hold on, so long as it doesn't hit any sides. Shit. What I can do is I can just cut out a space here for it. There we go. Kind of like that. And then what I'd like to do is see if I can set this up like this. It'd be really cool if I could have this like that. That would be cool. And then I can maybe put plates in, and then, yeah. I can take off. And it's rotating again. So that way, because I can do this because my ship's small enough for it. Snazzy's is just too long of a ship. Yeah, I can fly in easily like this. Go. Park. And it rotates the wrong way. So it needs to rotate clockwise, I think. Let's try setting it 180 and 0. 180 clockwise, 0 counterclockwise. Right. Yeah. I think that should work. Rotate to angle 180. Velocity, let's also up it to 10. Clockwise, let's try that, and then 0 counterclockwise. 0, 10, counter. And if I'm wrong, well, it's as easy as just putting that in and just inverting what direction I tell it to go. Or what direction I told it to go. But I got it right. But I should probably make it go a little faster. I can maybe make this work look a little better too. Hold on. Let's just go back through this all real quick. What I'm thinking I do is instead I do this. Do stuff like this. And this. And this. And then this. Then this. And this. There we go, and then this. Yeah, and something like that might look a little better. And then I can go back to these. Weld this. There we go. I can just cover up these flat bits here like that. There we go. Go. God, I wish I could just place something right in there, dude. God, it annoys me that I can't. Let's go have some fun. Yay. Alright, I've had my fun. Okay, back to it. I had to take my ship out anyways, because I wanted to retest it. Or actually, not test it yet, because I want to go... I want to make it a little faster. I'm going to double it to 20. 10's still a little slow for my liking. But now I know what orientation, or what rotation direction to set it, so it's clockwise, counterclockwise. Rotate to angle, 180. Set velocity, we'll do 25 actually. Clockwise, confirm. And then rotate to angle 0, 25. Counterclockwise. Confirm. There we go. And we'll see. So I want it to be too fast, but I want it to be fast enough to where it's actually, you know, like, not, like, mind-bogglingly slow. And then we just park. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe a little faster. Oh, that's weird that I can turn my own ship. I can... I don't know. I didn't know I could do this. I can literally force the rotation to turn. Rotor, braking force, max. Interesting. Hmm. Why does it bounce like that? That's weird. Worked better without that inertia tensor on. That's weird. That's fine. And the last thing I can do is... maybe have a thing here where I can connect it to, like, a thing here. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'll figure something out, maybe. I definitely need to do something, otherwise this will start clanging. I just don't know how badly it could potentially end up clanging. I guess it's worth seeing. I'll park this down too. I don't know why I have it hovering. There we go. That'll do, I think. The only issue is I do have to kind of buffer this a little bit. Because otherwise it will kind of hit when it turns to face out that way again. So I'm going to do just something like this, I think. Hang on. Put this down and then I'm going to fix this slow going business here. There we go. Something like that. And since this will all be interior stuff, I don't need to worry about making it look nice. I just have a little entrance that way real quick. Because now I just need to make sure this can turn fully still. Whoops. And then I'll have to save this, and I'll make sure to blueprint the existing progress of this carrier ship. What I do have is pretty cool. I feel like it's pretty cool, at least. I might want to make it a little... Shit. I'll just do something like that to bump it out. And then we can do, Well, actually, I can't do much of anything about this. So the direction this is bunking in, I really don't think I can... Never mind, I can do something. I can fix it. And now I just need to take off, land again, and make sure that it won't bump. There we go. We'll see if this works. Boy, I sure do hope it does. There's always a little bit of, like, not quite exactness to it, depending on the angle I park at, but this should work all the time. Yeah! Alright. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Make sure we save this. Blueprint this. I really should come up with a name for this thing. I don't know what to call it, though. I don't know what to call it. I can't think of a name. Give me a moment, I gotta turn my lights on. I think I'll just call this the silly. That's why I kind of been referring to it as, because it's such a silly idea. So I think that's, yeah, I think I'll just call it the silly. And give a vent here. I think I gotta get rid of the plating here. So I'm just gonna make this a full-on wall. There we go. There we go. I do think I could make this a little smaller. But I think for the sake of not making it too cramped for me, I will keep it like this. And then down here I can... maybe... No, because I'm probably going to have to run some, like, conveying stuff down here, so... Probably won't put a small ship conveyor there, or, like, hangar there. But what I'll do is I'll make the next one the drill ship hangar, which will be smaller than this one. And I'll move it back a little bit in, like further this way, and then the next one will be even further back in. I think that'll do. And that'll help me kind of naturally shape the ship. I sure am glad that I blueprinted this. Because those are a bit close, not gonna lie. The fuck are you shooting at, though? Why is it missing so badly? Maybe it's not missing. So that sure does look like it hit. Yeah, so do those. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was expecting to start happening. This game's complete lack of friendly fire protection. This game's stupid and I love it sometimes. If this was survival mode and my ship just like tore my other ship a complete like just new one, I'd be pissed. But in creative mode it's funny. There's no point to me fixing this, is there? Oh my god. I'm gonna try to lower this down a little bit, because everything seems to be coming in from that direction. I guess, in the ship's point of view, raise it up. There we go. There we go. It's so fun to watch it work, though. Just how it fires. Alright, anyways, back to what I was doing before I got distracted again. Which mainly was fixing holes. Fortunately, it didn't shoot it too much more. Ah, yeah, right, that's why I didn't do that. Oh my god. There's so much damage. Go, fix all the damage. I guess maybe on the... So I was thinking, like, maybe this is the right side of the ship, this is the left side of the ship, maybe over on this left side. To kind of counteract the fact that there is a pretty large flat surface on this side. Maybe make it look a little less lopsided. I can put some cannons in on this side, like put some defensive weapons on this side. Just so it has a little bit of self-defense. That could potentially work. So far, this is just a big box, though. Well, I guess 2 big boxes. How tall is this one? I need to figure out. $11.5, okay. So, we'll do 12. Or, no, we'll do 11 and see how that works. Works fucking beautifully, it does. Okay, these will be my bay. These will be run bay doors. Then hide in terminal. There we go. Then I'll work on all the automated system stuff at some point. See if I can drag a friend in to witness what I've worked on so far. Because I really do want to show this off to a friend at some point. Because, like, I feel like this is too cool to not show off. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, there we go. And one more time, I just want to test Snazzy's landing bay as well. Yeah, I really should stop torturing myself by building in survival. Oh. What? Be able to use the action relay on each of the small craft to send a signal to open and close their respective hangar door. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck? Might need to increase these ones' range a bit. What did that destroy? Oh, it destroyed 2 of the guns, I think. Yeah, it destroyed 2 of the guns. Okay, that's fine. It's not like this is important. It's creative after all. And maybe I'll look into that, yeah. First, so I need to... Ripped off one of the turrets? How the fuck did that happen? Oh. That's how it happened. Okay, well, oh, I never replaced the one on the other side. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. God, there really needs to be a fucking, like, copy-paste settings button, man. How the hell is that not a thing in this game? There we go. This one will need its right, and the other one its left, I think. We'll increase this to 10. This is its left, so 10 left. No player detect. Large ships on. There we go. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am, so I'm not gonna bother. Don't mind me having to... Oh god, why is my mic picking that up? What the fuck? Fuck, okay, well, you guys can hear me swiping my mouse frantically. Oh god, wait. Nope, I went in the wrong way. Okay, they are detecting now, at least. That's good. If it wouldn't take up so much more space, I would definitely have given Snazzy's ship a rotation system too, but I just don't think it's feasible. I simply do not think such a system would work. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Alright. Oh. Yep, totally missed this. I will do same thing in here. Oh, fuck. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. And then what I'll do here is this. There it goes again. What did I just delete? I don't even know what I just deleted. I delete the vent? I think I did. Over here we'll get another one of these vents that will just depressurize permanently while it's in atmosphere. I'll sort these out later. Yeah, so yep, that's already set to depressurize, and then well, I didn't mean to have those doors in here, that's fine. There we go. Bam. There we go. Fuck, wait. Did need to be a T-junction there, so I can do that. then 3 up here, and then oxygen farms there, like so. Give some extra air, you know? And I'll blueprint this again. The silly. Yep, place that. And I'll go into its info panel here and rename the grid itself the silly. Oh, wait, hold on. Did it name the entire thing or just that subgrid? It didn't. It only named the subgrid. There we go. That'll do. Alright. I think that's all I got in me for tonight, though. Again, not feeling too fantastic tonight. So I'm gonna take it easy today. Don't want to wear myself out too much and burn out, you know? Especially after yesterday's stream. I got fucking nettled yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for the night there. But I do appreciate y'all swinging by. I hope... Hold on. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's stream. If you're new here, I stream every single day. 5 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Except for Wednesdays, those are 6 to 8 p.m. You get to watch the fish while I catch up on work. Take care of room stuff, all that good stuff, you know. But yes, thanks again for swinging by. Check my about section if you haven't already. All my other links there, like my YouTube, my Discord, and my VGen. Real quick, I'm gonna check and see if there's anyone I want to raid tonight. I don't think I feel like raiding tonight. You know what? No, fuck that. No, that's cringe. That's cringe mindset. I will raid. Well, I haven't raided this cool guy in a while. We're gonna raid Recoil. And for those who don't know Recoil, he is really cool. He does a lot of 3D modeling and rigging and artsy kind of stuff. He's super chill. He's super cool. He's very nice guy. So y'all behave yourselves on the raid. Give him a follow if you haven't already. And there we go. I've just had to type my raid message out. There we go. And yeah, so thanks again for swinging by, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm hoping maybe we do some vintage tomorrow. I'm not sure if Snazzy will be free for that, though. We'll see. It'd be really nice to be able to do some more vintage. I'm really wanting to play more. But until next time, everyone, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, all that good shit. I'll see y'all next time. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Appreciate